So I think people say we're not a sports town because we haven't won a lot of championships. The Braves won 2. The Falcons haven't won any.
United won one.
United won one. The Hawks haven't won one. We've gone deep into the playoffs but not won one. So we got to win one. Georgia Tech hasn't won one.
They won 191.
Well, we won the national championship back in the in 1990. That was right before I got there. Yeah. I just think we got to win some more for folks to say that. We got to win some championships. We got to put them buses down Peachtree.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yep.
With the parade.
Get us a parade pop.
Yeah,
Get some ring shine.
Yeah, you got to put them buses on Peachtree,
that.
man, with some fans yelling.
Yeah, so look, speaking of championships, there's a very important game that our beloved Atlanta Falcons were in. Boy. And we didn't bring it home. So it's 2-part question. I want to know.
You're going to stab me twice.
I want to know. Look, I know the pain you've been through because I've been through it as well. So, Dre, I'm not going to make it too bad, but I do want to know, number one, what would the Atlanta Falcons winning that Super Bowl have meant to the city of Atlanta? And after you answer that, I want to know, where were you when that loss happened?
Oh, man. Look, let me tell you, bro. One, that would have meant so much for the morale of the long-time Falcons fan. Man, since Rankin Smith and them, since way back in the day when this franchise, when they were first bought, everybody thought like we could get this done. We could get a championship. This team got the heart. We had the, we were gonna get there, man. Back when we was playing in Fulton County Stadium, it had the Braves and the Falcons playing in the same stadium.
We used to have the infield.
You can still see the infield. You had to run across the infield about the 30-yard line, 40-yard line. But man, it would have meant the curse was broken. Like we one of the few football franchises that have never won it.
Yeah.
And then when the Saints won before us.
Why you said that, bro?
I'm just talking about, man, look, man, the mayor got to be real, man. You can't just do campaign speeches all the time.
All you Saints fans, that live in Atlanta, vote for the mayor.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, I ain't even going to talk about them. But I love the New Orleans fans, man. I love the friends in New Orleans. They all came here. So it would have meant a whole lot. I was there. I went to the game.
Wow, you were in Houston.
I paid $12.50 for a ticket.
Dre,
I paid $12.50 for a ticket for me and another $12.50 for a ticket for my, at the time, wife.
I was there. I spent $10,000 for that weekend. I had the best Airbnb. I had the best tickets. I was right there. When I tell you, I'm sorry for taking away what you're saying, but when I tell you that it felt like a relative died the next morning, I couldn't sleep. The first person I saw at the airport was Ryan Cameron, and we was like looking at each other like, man, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
But keep going.
Yeah, man. It was a hard drop. We were winning, bro. I was talking big. You know
talking,
what?
See, that's why.
I was.
Kiss of death.
I was beside myself. I was in rare form. Now, mind you, I'm at NCR Stadium in Houston, and I'm a city council member. Kassim was mayor at the time. I'm a city council member, and we were able to buy a block of tickets. We had to pay for them, just so y'all know. I paid for my ticket personally. But the tickets was in the top section.
Okay.
They got 6 sections.
Okay.
I was on row S, and the last row was row T. But we were at the 45-yard line.
But
so I can see the whole field, but I was way up there. But I can see the whole field. I probably could see Saturn, Mars, and Pluto too, because we was way up there.
You saw Lady Gaga come down?
That was what did it. I believe Lady Gaga is what messed us up. She came out the sky. I saw her first because I was the highest, next to the highest seat in the whole universe. And she came out the sky. and we were up 28-3.
Dre,
I was like, we were going, ATL, Julio, ATL. We had all our 3-word chants.
Yeah.
It was just going like any brother in Atlanta could come up with a chant, and we'd all just whatever.
ATL, yo.
Bro, it was like we were at a huge Atlanta pep rally while the game was going on. It was the most arrogant I had ever been. I'm a Patriots fan. I'm like,
That's why we lost, man.
I was in their face, bro.
Me too.
I was rude, because we was winning. I was about to break the curse.
Oh man, I felt the
bruh.
same way.
And we had been there for 2 days, 3 days straight. Ryan Cameron had a day party. We was partying, all the things that go with partying was in our system.
Y'all
the
having a
energy,
good
the
time.
hype. We was ATL music to the 10th. Man, after Lady Gaga came down and that third quarter started to change, and then when it was like they started talking back to us. And we was like, oh my God, what's happening? And because I'm a Falcons fan, I had seen us like blow a lead before.
Yeah.
And man,
We blew the
and
worst
then
one
when
ever.
we got to overtime,
Oh yeah.
we kept saying, run the ball. And then they were throwing it, trying to, and I'm like,
When Julio caught that ball,
on the tippy toes, on the
I was
sideline.
like, we got it.
We got it. Because Matt had thrown a couple of interceptions. And then we got stabilized for a while. And then Julio caught that ball for the first down on his tippy toes, right there at the sideline. And we was like, good, thank God. That's when we started back our Julio chant. We ain't learned no lesson about being quiet. And then
What happened?
and then we lost.
But look, you survived though.
Yeah, we survived.
You survived. You survived.
Back to the
survived, but we
podcast.
still hurt.
Now you survived. Look, I can tell that you like mentally and
I
almost
can tell you-
physically
Bruh.
went right back into that moment. If you really look around, you
Yeah.
probably see the stadium.
I can see the stadium in my
all
mind,
around
bro.
you, all around you.
Yeah,
But
and I remember walking down, because you're 6 floors up.
yeah,
That's the longest zigzag to go
Oh, yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get on the elevator. And the Patriots are cheering.
and they just
It take you 30 minutes to get out of that stadium.
Oh, my
30
God.
minutes of agony.
Wow.
My little nephew crying because he came. He was 30 years old and he was sad, crying.
Man.
So we talk about it to this day, and we say, look, we will never let that happen again.
and tell them these 2025 Falcons now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty
I'm
good
feeling pretty
about
good.
it. So
Yeah.
you share with us, how do you feel about this season with the Falcons? What are the Falcons going to look like in your eyes? And what is our guy, Michael Penix Jr.?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
call him the do-rag dude around here. and I call the Falcons the blood pressure birds. So what are our blood pressure birds going to do in 2025 from your opinion?
Yeah, man. I think this is going to be a great year. I know we're going to be well over 500. This is going to be a year we're going to go into the playoffs pretty deep. Penix he's proven himself as, he came off the bench last year, got right into it, and really,
Excited us.
Excited us.